Professor Zalvin had been teaching xenobiology for 60 standard cycles at the Galactic Academy. In all that time, no species had confused them quite like humans. Their homeworld classification makes no sense, Zalvin explained to the new class of multi-species students. Dense gravity, aggressive pathogens, extreme temperature variations, predators at every trophic level. By all metrics, Earth is a Class 9 death world. A Vinlari student raised a delicate appendage. Then why are humans so breakable? It was a fair question. Humans bruised easily. Their skin tore from minor impacts. They broke bones from falls that other species would shrug off. They couldn't regrow limbs, couldn't photosynthesize, couldn't survive in vacuum for even a few seconds. Exactly, Zalvin said. They're simultaneously too fragile to be from a death world and too successful to be from anywhere else. It's a paradox. That's when a human exchange student raised her hand. Yes, Miss Rodriguez. We're not actually that fragile, Professor. We just damage easily. There's a difference. The class looked confused. Zalvin was intrigued. Explain. Maria Rodriguez stood, rolling up her sleeve to reveal a jagged scar. Last semester, I tore my arm open during zero-G rescue training. 16 stitches. I was back in class the next day. That supports my point, Zalvin said. You required medical intervention for a simple laceration. Right, but here's the thing. It hurt like hell, and I just kept going. Maria looked around the room. How many of you have ever broken a bone? Silence. The Vinlari student looked horrified at the thought. I've broken 3, Maria continued casually. Wrist, ankle, 2 ribs. You want to know the weird part? I walked on the broken ankle for 6 hours before getting it treated. The ribs? I didn't even realize they were cracked for 2 days. Zalvin's sensory organs flared with disbelief. That's not possible. The pain should have been incapacitating. Oh, it was excruciating, Maria agreed. But humans have this thing. We feel pain, we acknowledge it's there, and then we just decide it's not going to stop us. She pulled up her data pad, showing medical statistics. Humans have given birth, literally pushed an infant through their body, and then walked around hours later. We perform surgery on ourselves. There's documented cases of humans losing limbs and staying conscious, talking to medics, even joking. A Krent student, whose species had pain-dampening neurochemistry, looked disturbed. But why? If you feel the pain, why wouldn't you stop? Because stopping could mean dying, Maria said simply. Earth didn't give us thick armor or regeneration or venom. It gave us the ability to feel everything wrong with our bodies and fight through it anyway. Pain is just information. Useful information, but not an off switch. Zalvin pulled up human neurology scans, seeing them with new understanding. Your pain threshold isn't high. Your ability to override pain signals is what's extraordinary. Exactly. We're fragile. We break easily. But breaking doesn't stop us. Maria smiled darkly. There's an old human saying, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. That's what Earth taught us. It hurt us every single day, and we kept getting back up. The Vinlari student whispered, That's horrifying. That's survival, Maria corrected. Zalvin updated their lecture notes with a new classification. Humans, paradoxical durability through psychological pain tolerance. Physical fragility compensated by mental resilience. Approach with caution. Later, in the Academy Medical Bay, the human doctor on staff was treating a Thorian athlete who'd sustained what his species considered a catastrophic injury. I can't compete, the athlete moaned. The pain is too severe. The doctor glanced at the scan. It's a hematoma. Painful, but not serious. She thought for a moment. Let me tell you about a human marathon runner who finished a race with a stress fracture in her femur. By the end of the story, the Thorian was staring in horror. Your species is insane, he whispered. No, the doctor replied, preparing a mild painkiller that would seem laughably weak by human standards, but would completely